here we go.
Welcome to the Super Wheeler Bros podcast. I'm Jake Wheeler.
Hello, I am Mike Wheeler. What the fuck is going on?
Just laughing at this. You just have to give me the thumbs up when you're ready to go.
Right, okay, I get it.
Easily just said, hey, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. So, by the way, this week I did not do any kind of Bill Burr. And last week's show, I cut it out because we sat there and talked about it for 3 minutes afterwards, and I was just like, this is annoying. Snip.
All right.
That's the plus of not doing live. Of course, live would make it funny. Eventually, I'm sure we'll be getting into like doing live podcasts, but for now,
Can't make edits when it's live.
that's true. So we would have to be just on it, not fucking up.
Right.
So, and
Well,
while
you could make edits. You could do a live version and then do a version that's released
yes,
later.
absolutely, and that's kind of what like Rooster Teeth does. They do like a live stream and then they
A lot of people
edit
do
it.
that.
Yeah. It would be kind of funny though having people watch us stop in the middle of the podcast if you had to jump on your work computer though. So that'd be
I
funny.
don't think we need to stop if I have to do that because I can literally, it's sitting right here. I can just do this.
Just wing it.
Can't even see it. It's just out of frame. People are just like, what the hell is he doing with his arm?
So
If I take a call though,
yeah,
then yeah. I
Hello.
mean, we can do that live too, but I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be very interesting.
No. So hey, guess what today is officially?
I don't know.
We've been doing this for 2 years, pretty much. Some point in here because I
I was
remember.
gonna say to the day.
Because I don't remember exactly when we recorded the first podcast because it took me a couple weeks to
You
get
should
everything
just-
together.
You should have just told me it was to the day because
To the day.
How would I have known?
You wouldn't have.
To the day?
I
Okay.
honestly don't remember. I know today, last
She's
year.
like, dude, it was the same time and everything.
Dude, last year, get this. It popped up on my Facebook today. Last year, I released a picture basically saying congratulations to us that it took us an entire year to get to 10,000 views, and I thought that was something special.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? And we also only had 31 subscribers this time last year. So I would say we've gone through quite a bit of a journey. But hey, it's happy 2-year podcast anniversary, or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know, man. 2 years of podcasting.
2 years of podcasting. It doesn't really... You know what the good thing about it is?
That's what I call it.
It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like getting together and kind of bullshitting.
Well, it's not work.
Yeah, it's fun.
You usually get paid for work.
We got paid.
This is more like slavery.
We get paid every once in a while.
I'm just kidding.
Not very much, but we get paid. But it's just amazing to think about how far we have come over the course of 2 years. We had just a laptop microphone that first day.
Yeah.
And we just... I guess we were inspired by Batman. Ben Affleck being cast as Batman. We were like, oh, we really need to talk about this. And that's kind of what led to it.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
I don't know.
Or we just like...
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah. It's been... But...
Your memory's better than mine on that one, I think.
It's almost been a year also to the day, 1 year from last year, that we started doing video podcasts.
We did that exactly a year in.
Almost exactly a year in. So
many anniversaries.
yeah. So this is episode 81 of the Super Wheeler Bros podcast. And we had a different name that first day because we hadn't figured out what to call it yet.
Yeah.
And it sucked.
Yeah.
And it was my idea and it sucked. I will be perfectly 100%
Sucked
honest
pretty
about
bad.
it.
Sucked pretty hard.
Yeah. It sucked like Jenna Jameson used to suck in her heyday.
Shouldn't have given me a microphone. Headphones, and I'm just playing with these things.
That's okay. It's all good. So what we're going to do, and not for very long, we're probably just going to listen to the first 10 minutes. We'll hope you'll join us. If you don't want to listen to this is the very first podcast we ever recorded. And we're going to listen to the first 10 minutes and we're going to comment on it, and I'll place that into the podcast. So
Hopefully
that
it's funny to listen to.
hopefully, I don't know. It could be funny. It could be really bad. I know what will be funny is the original podcast intro music.
Yeah, that will be funny.
So I'm gonna go ahead
different.
and I'm gonna go ahead and start that pretty soon. Here, hang on just a second. Get the old headphones ready to go. Here, I'll go lefty so I can hear you. And then we'll just kind of, I guess, go from there. We're not gonna listen to it for very long, but if you don't want to listen to this because you've already listened to it and you don't want to hear how bad we used to be and how much we haven't really improved all that much, just skip ahead. So, anyway,
Solid.
here we go. You ready?
Sure.
All right. 2 years in the making.
Oh my.
It's already making me laugh just because the.
That's why I gotta pick up on my microphone.
Here, I'm gonna turn
These
this.
headphones.
Is that good?
Probably better, yeah.
Man, this intro song. Where did I fucking find this?
I don't know. I think he played more of it too, the first one. Definitely had this for a little while.
Yeah, 12 episodes in. We finally got the Super Wheeler Bros music.
Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the Two Wheels Podcast.
Heyo.
Yes. Not sure about the name, but we might keep it.
It's the best we come up with.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, we just kind of
I can't
decided to
even
start
hear it.
this.
All right,
real quick.
here we go.
So, my name is Jake Wheeler, and you are
I am the other Wheeler, Mike Wheeler.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite thing.
Get it?
Two wheels.
That's your favorite thing that I used to do. I could never just say my name.
It works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
We're kind of back
Oh my
doing
God, did I have a
something
dip in my
that
mouth?
we have been on hiatus for actually a whole lot longer than we
Damn thing, 'cause
anticipated.
It's so loud all of a sudden.
I'm sure some of you may remember
so
Jackson
weird, like, I couldn't hear a damn thing, and it was like,
not going to be the same kind of format.
Well, that's the
here.
problem. There's no
Yeah, I mean, there's
equalization.
probably not a whole lot of people
doing
remember
this.
that
yeah.
because we didn't have that many listeners. I'm not
That's why
gonna lie
I said
about it.
some.
Yeah, Jack's Maniacal Movie Podcast.
Maniacal
It was
Movie
fun.
Podcast.
Did that with
It's really bad just
Cheers.
how you can actually hear
Nick
a
laugh.
here, but
huge dip in my mouth.
I'm sure he'll be on.
He's doing bigger and
Yeah.
better things.
We are giving a shout
Yep.
out to Mr. Nick.
Yeah. Working with the kids at the library a lot.
I think the biggest thing I'll
it's
notice
American.
out of this
Or that.
is how bad the
That
audio
we're
was.
still
Yeah.
God, it's so
doing the
bad.
other thing.
The
There
hell
you
the
go.
other thing mean?
We did
that's
release
for
it
them
on
to find out
September
and press
23rd, 2013.
And it was called
All right,
Ben Affleck
well,
would be the best Batman yet.
well,
Actually,
Information first
I
is-
called it back
You
then.
heard
I
me
called
say
it
the name
Miley
Jack's
Cyrus
Maniacal Movie Podcast. This is not a movie
asleep or
podcast.
something like that.
Don't get me wrong. We'll talk a lot about movies because we love movies. Obviously, we did a movie
Yeah,
podcast.
but right now we're
True
talking
that.
about how much we love movies and shit,
why did I
like
say
you
that?
haven't been able
I
to
don't
tell
know.
over the course of 2 years.
Yeah.
True that. But yeah, so
Come on, homie.
we're gonna talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
Okay.
Yep.
So
That's
That's a
not
good
what I
idea.
fucked up.
yeah.
What do you want to talk
Fucked it
about?
up again.
I have
Oh,
so
did
much
I?
to talk
Yeah,
about.
that's fucked up.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that's good. I have a lot to respond to what you say.
Okay, I mean it's been so long since
You got
we've
it?
done a
Fix that now.
podcast. I could do one for hours
Mess
right
with it.
now. By hours, I mean like 24 hours. But
Well, we're probably not going to have that, so don't you worry, listeners. Won't be that long.
Nope.
no, I wouldn't
Plugs
expect you to
messed
listen to that.
No.
We got some technical
So yeah,
difficulties.
man. I mean, you want to start and bring up a topic? Go ahead and say. Go ahead and
Yeah,
say
it's not
something.
working.
Well-
I'll give you my comments.
I got to tell you, the thing that has caused them. There's
nay?
two things on the internet that have
Is it good?
kind of caused
Yeah.
the most controversy.
Don't touch.
One, this just in,
Oh.
Miley Cyrus is nasty.
You know what's crazy?
That's
It's
not
been
just
2
it.
years since
Oh,
Miley
I'm
Cyrus
sorry.
became a whore.
Well, I just
I don't
figured
think it
out,
was just
because I
him,
didn't
though.
know
I
who
said
the
it's
hell
not
she
just
really
him.
was besides Hannah Montana.
God, you're so
And
fucking
I gotta
loud now all
say,
of a
she's
sudden.
breaking her dad's.
Can you turn it down?
Yeah, well, she's been. I've heard a joke about her breaking his achy, breaky heart
A little more.
before. I mean, yeah, I'm
Little
sure
more.
most people have
Alright,
probably heard by now that
Don't touch anything.
VMAs,
Don't touch anything.
the height, is
So yeah, September 23rd,
Fucking
2013
all over
is when I got
Robin
this up on
Thicke.
YouTube.
Yeah.
He had to burn his
well,
Beetlejuice suit.
almost to the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice was in the house.
Because
Paula
today
Patton
is the
apparently is that man's wife. Not even
22nd?
right.
Paula Patton.
21st?
Paula
22nd.
Patton, Mission Impossible 4. She
22nd.
was just in
Yep.
Two
Oh,
Guns.
yeah, all right. I didn't see Two Guns.
Lot
So we're
better
talking
than
about
Robin
Paula
Thicke.
Patton and her hotness.
Yeah, well, I mean, the ladies
Yeah.
kind of like him. I don't, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I know a lot
This
about
is
Miley
so
Cyrus
bad
and the
in,
shit she does
in
because
comparison.
I listen
I'm
to
so glad
some
that I decided to go out
podcasts,
and get a couple
a lot of them
microphones.
on the Smodcast
Did
Network.
it?
Yeah. I think we can be done.
Yeah, I'm probably going to mention
We'll
Smodcast and
listen
some
to
stuff
some
on
of it.
here every once in a while because I get so much
The biggest
awesome
thing,
information from them,
to come away
even
from is
though
the
I'm
audio.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I'm not
Audio today was kinda
affiliated
fucking
with
up, too.
Smodcast anyway, even though that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, so we got about
Yeah.
420 in.
But, I don't...
So that's fine. But that, honestly, though, going back and listening to it, it's kind of unbearable at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh well. Gotta start somewhere.
But you know what, though? I am kind of just proud to think about how we just kind of got it together for, for goofy reasons and eventually ended up just actually doing pretty well with this thing. But yeah, 2 years' time. So our anniversary thing didn't really pan out, but hey, that's okay. No big deal. I didn't really have any good ideas to do anything special, and you know what? Honestly, that's never been the way we did things
think
anyway.
we need to do anything special anyway.
So
Taking a look back at the song was good enough.
honestly, it really was.
Yeah.
So, all I can say is that the people have been supportive, and the people who have watched the show and everything over the past 2 years, we just really appreciate it. And now we're gonna move on to some more fun things.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe we can talk about how the Batman Arkham Knight DLC is about to get a big ramp up on some crazy stuff. So we got, let's see, available right now. You have the DLC where you can play with both the Tumbler and the 1966 Batmobile and all the skins that are associated with that. That DLC is live right now. Mm-hmm. And then next month, we got a Catwoman's Revenge DLC coming. So that'll be some more story mode DLC. Which, honestly, that's definitely the better stuff for me. I like playing the stories that they kind of cook up. I just think that's a lot more fun. So
yeah. I mean, anything Batmobile, I'm Batmobiled out.
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I started doing some of the AR challenges yesterday because I was just bored in the middle of the day, and as soon as it started with the Batmobile, I was like, oh my god, how am I going to complete this? I hate the Batmobile so much.
Yeah.
I never thought I would say I hate the Batmobile, but I kind of do.
It's just too much. Too much Batmobile.
Yep. Let's get back to the fighting. The fighting was awesome.
That's what made the game good.
Yeah, it took me forever. There's an achievement where you have to get 15 different free flow moves in one combo. That is literally one of the hardest things I ever attempted. But then again, it couldn't have been really that hard because I got it within like an hour of trying. So
Only an hour.
yeah, it only took me about an hour. No, and it probably didn't even take me that. I played the very first AR night mission. I can't remember what it was called, but it was the very first one. Nobody has any weapons or anything, so it kind of limits it. You can't use the Batmobile as part of the combo. But you have so many quickfire gadgets now that you can pretty much achieve it pretty easily. But
All right.
it's just not getting hit in the middle of it on some stupid shit. So, but it wasn't that difficult. And the one achievement that took me forever in that game was trying to find different jumps you could jump over 100 meters. Did you try to do anything
I haven't
extra?
tried to do anything in that game. I haven't even finished it.
You didn't finish you finished the main story, right?
Yeah, I didn't finish all the Riddler stuff though.
Yeah,
I didn't do all that.
yeah.
I meant to. I just
Yeah,
never
you
did.
get preoccupied. It happens.
I mean, it's just the main story was what I wanted to do. I probably will never complete another fucking game all the way through like I did with Arkham City.
Yeah. Well, you got really into that one
I did.
for some reason. So, you've played some Gears of War now. What do you think of it?
And it's cool. It's Gears of War.
It's Gears of War, right?
It's pretty much, yeah, I mean, yeah, I need to have the second one out. It's better.
Yeah, well, pretty soon we'll have some backwards
every way.
compatibility, so we'll at least be able to revisit it. Maybe more people will go back and play those games now that we'll have some access to backwards compatibility.
Backwards compatibility.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
So, did you hear anything like this? That there might be a leak of a amazing game collection? Yet again, we're remastering all the shit and trying to make people buy things again. BioShock collection, BioShock 1, 2, and BioShock Infinite has been listed on a South African retailer. Of course, it was hastily removed. So, you know.
PS4.
It is on PS4 and on Xbox One. It also is apparently listed for November 27th, which is pretty close for not having heard a single peep about it until now. So that's the one part of it that I'm not really sure that I believe, is that it'll be available that
Still
soon.
like 2 months away.
Yeah. But anyway, that would be awesome. I would love to kind of re-ingratiate myself with BioShock and kind of check that out again, because that was probably one of the best games I ever played, was the original BioShock.
Okay.
You played one, right?
Played the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe the second one too. I don't remember.
I did play the second one. I liked it a lot more than most people did.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I only played the first one.
But
yeah, it's cool. I'd probably play it again. I'm not like super excited for it or anything.
BioShock Infinite I never played, even though I own it. And it's supposed to be a great game. And I know all you gamers out there going, oh my god, how could you have not played that? Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know. I haven't played it.
Okay, I was going to talk about Star Wars Battlefront having dedicated servers, but who cares? We just talked about it. Earlier in the week, we got some news that Pacific Rim was pretty much dead.
Yep, and now it's back on its
And
way
apparently
again.
Guillermo del Toro says, no bullshit, it's on.
Nothing is ever dead with Guillermo del Toro. He has like 20 movies he's still making,
Yeah.
and he's never going to make a lot of them.
You ever wonder why Guillermo del Toro, it just seems like his movies, even though they're like really popular,
Yeah.
don't ever make any money?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know. It's weird.
I know he's making money off me because I've gone to see both Hellboys and Pacific Rim in a theater. So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe because he makes weird movies.
yeah. I mean, Pan's Labyrinth was definitely weird, but I thought this stuff was kind of more mainstream. I mean, Godzilla was a huge hit last year.
I don't know.
And
This wasn't marketed well, I feel like.
yeah, I thought this was a lot better than Godzilla.
Yes, it
Pacific
was.
Rim. Even though Godzilla was still cool, Pacific Rim just kind of gave you everything you were looking for in a Godzilla movie anyway.
Godzilla was too into the human characters. If they were going to do that, they should have kept Bryan Cranston's character around for a little while longer.
Yeah.
We've talked about that, though.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's kind of just a boring character. I don't know if it's really his fault.
I don't think so. I mean, I think can be entertaining.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So this right here is something that kind of is bugging me a little bit. Zack Snyder basically talking about how Batman v Superman is Man of Steel 2.
okay.
So, I don't understand why DC has such a hard time figuring out what to do with Superman.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't.
It's just kind of,
Some people always tell me too that like Superman is just hard to translate. And it's like, I
Is
don't
it,
really think
though?
so. I mean, you just need to branch out with the stories you tell about him. I mean, shit.
Yeah, we've covered the same
Got a
ground
whole
every
galaxy
time.
full of Superman stories.
Yeah. I think we've covered the same ground enough with Superman. It's time to do something a little different.
yeah.
So. But,
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll make one eventually. It's just not immediate. Basically, it's not going to happen early anytime soon.
right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, honestly, to think about the fact that we can't figure out what to do with Superman besides have him fight Lex Luthor or Zod. I mean, there's so many different stories out there that they could tap into, you know? Yeah, or Richard Pryor.
Fight Richard Pryor. Did he fight Richard Pryor, though?
He didn't fight Richard Pryor at all.
Whatever. Be funny, it'd been a better movie if he did. Or himself. He fought, Bizarro Soups at one point. Drinking Superman.
That's what you put on my my 30th birthday thing. It was Superman drinking. Said
Superman needs a day off.
Yeah, he looked rough, though.
He did.
He looked really rough.
Yes, he did.
So, did you see Paul Bettany on, what was it, Jimmy Fallon or something like that? Conan. And he basically, after Jason Statham questioned the authenticity of the Avengers stunt team and how the actors weren't doing a lot of their own stunts and stuff like that, and Paul Bettany comes back with Jason Statham should get an acting double.
Oh,
Boom.
Snap. I think Jason Statham's that bad of an actor.
No, but is that one guy you really want to,
no,
start something with?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Like, Paul Bettany's a bitch, and Jason Statham is not a bitch.
She's like, oh, okay. Yeah,
Jason Statham almost died on the set of Expendables 3, you know?
And he's not really that bad of an actor. I mean, he can do other shit.
Yeah, well,
It'd be funny. He was in Snatch.
The problem is Jason Statham isn't that bad of an actor. He just chooses awful movie roles.
Dumb action movies.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So, yeah, it's funny. Good job, Paul Bettany.
I just don't understand why you would even move close to just... Let me just start something with fucking Jason Statham. It just cracks me up.
All right.
So, we forgot to talk about this, and that is that Kit Harrington essentially confirmed that he will be back on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing a story about that. He basically said that he's not done with it. He still has time. He'll be into his 30s by the time he's done with it.
Right, which he's 28 right now.
Right.
And that would put them towards, based on what they said, at the end of the show.
Right. Well, there you go.
So, we were right from day one.
Never doubted it for a second.
Here's the question, though. Does that mean that he's not going to be around for a while, or does that mean he's coming back right away? Don't know what's going to happen there.
Who knows, man? Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, you haven't watched Fear the Walking Dead or The Bastard Executioner. However...
I'm 2 behind Fear the Walking Dead, 1 behind on Bastard Executioner for now.
Yeah. Which the second episode of that is on tonight.
So, we'll have to talk about 3 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead next time, hopefully.
I will essentially just give you my quick
and
take.
then 2 episodes of The Bastard Executioner.
Yeah. I'm going to give you my quick take on that without revealing anything.
Okay.
Fear the Walking Dead doesn't hold a candle to The Walking Dead.
No. That's what I've been hearing. I like the first 2 episodes, but I've heard that it's gotten a little bit.
I'll put it this
downhill.
way. The characters. The situation is awesome. The characters. Oh, God, do I not give a fuck about any of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully they all bite it. Pretty much all of them.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No. I really wish they would. Except for Ruben Blades' character. He's a beast.
Which one is that?
Daniel Salazar.
Right.
The guy that took him into his shop.
Right. I thought so.
So, I mean, I sit here and I look at old Jax Teller on the home screen here, and I'm just like, why couldn't we have
Jax
that?
lighting a cigarette, gazing with his piercing eyes back at you as your home screen,
giving me the willies. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I also have Batman on the other home screen looking up at the bat signal. So.
All right.
But anyway,
that's cool though. I'm glad. Oh wait, I'm looking at this. I'm glad Kit Harrington's coming back. We're not even talking about that. I'm glad that I'm glad that I have nothing really to look forward to watching The Walking Dead now. Fear the Walking Dead. I mean,
you may have a completely different reaction.
Who knows? I'll watch it though. Either way.
Like the Bastard Executioner, I had a different reaction than most people.
Yeah, you did. Because a lot of people said that the main actor was horrible, and you said he was the best part.
Yeah, because the rest of them were probably the worst part.
Go figure.
Stephen Moyer's banging dudes in hallways.
Yes. So I was always wondering why he wasn't doing more of that in True Blood. Why isn't this guy banging dudes in hallways?
Yeah, he left that to Eric.
Yes, he banged everybody in hallways.
He banged everybody, period.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty sure he fucked everybody on the show.
Probably at one point or another. Maybe they didn't even show all of them.
Even Jason in a dream sequence.
Oh, yeah. And Vampire Bill.
Vampire Bill.
What was his mentor's name? Godfrey?
Godfrey, yeah.
They fucked each other, probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They gazed into each other's eyes a little too lustily.
Yeah. All right.
So, it has come to my attention that I have had more than one person tell us that cursing does not equal comedy.
Well, I know that. I just enjoy cursing.
What?
I grew up using words of curse.
Words of curse. I like how you make it sound old-timey.
And, yeah. I mean, I'll try to cut it out,
I don't believe...
I guess.
No. Fuck that. Maybe on, like,
not gonna
achievement
happen.
videos, but let's put it this way. When we were recording King Kong vs. Godzilla, we were, one, really, really drunk, and two, just trying to laugh at everything that was going on, because it's a ridiculous movie.
And adding fuck into that makes it easy to laugh.
Yeah.
So it is funny.
I mean...
They're words.
What other way would you like us to describe King Kong basically riding Godzilla's dick at the end of the movie? Or vice versa. I think it was Godzilla riding King Kong's dick.
We were watching different movies.
No, we weren't.
I don't remember anyone riding someone's dick.
You commented on it. Just
someone's riding someone's dick?
Remember at the end when they're fighting and like Godzilla's on top of King Kong and we're just like, does it look like they're fucking? And then it cut away and you were like, I don't know. And then basically you were like, yeah, they're fucking.
Yeah.
Dude. Can't snap. Okay.
You should almost just put that in anyway.
I couldn't do it, man.
Good snap, man.
I couldn't do it.
All right.
Oh, shit. I don't know. What the fuck, man? There it goes. Okay.
All right, you ready?
No, I'm good right now. That's in.
Oh, we're going?
We're going.
I'm just going to cut all of a sudden. What the fuck?
Wow. That was
I was
great.
all prepared to make it smooth and just be like, I guess. Can always start when you just have to stop in the middle of recording and just come back like, I guess. No matter what you're talking about.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I guess.
I'm dying. It hurts. So anyway, we tried to restart after Jake had to take a phone call from work, and I couldn't snap count the video and audio syncing correctly. So awesome. Right. My fucking fingers weren't working. I was like, what the fuck, man? Lost it. Anyway, cursing in our videos. I did want to address this. I'm sorry, but we're not trying to alienate certain people, and we realize it's not for some people, but you're probably not the audience that's going to enjoy what we're talking about anyway.
There's worse things on the internet than us cursing.
Yes.
If you're worried about like your kids or something, well, you should be controlling what they're looking at on the internet anyway, because there's worse things on the internet than us cursing. Yes. And make us one of the things they can't look at.
Yeah, and
if you're an adult and you don't like cursing, then don't watch.
Yeah.
That's, you have free will. You can make that decision.
Right. Some people think it's funny.
Same way I have free will and freedom on the internet to do what the fuck I want, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally.
And that's pretty much all there is to that.
That's
all I got to say about that.
I don't think the cursing necessarily is what entertains me. I just like the fact that you're free to say whatever you want, and the people that I listen to happen to be like that, and they don't They don't censor themselves,
It's because
so fucks come out.
It's because they're fucking words, man. Like, they're really not that bad. It's the meaning behind them that can be bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
precisely.
Yeah. Like, you can say bitch. You know, it's a little worse when you're yelling at some woman like, you fucking bitch! Like, you know.
Right.
Son of a bitch, you know. If you're
Well,
just,
I mean, let's be honest. It doesn't impugn our intelligence at all. We can speak perfectly well and, you know, elocute our points perfectly well.
No, they're
The
just-
point is, it just doesn't matter. We're just having fun, and that's what we're going to continue to do. Boom.
boom.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Hey, this made me laugh a lot. Did
The
you see
Muppets?
this story?
Oh.
No, the Muppets also
Are
makes
coming
me
back
laugh.
on tonight.
Yes, the Muppets also make me laugh.
As of when we are recording this, anyway.
So NFL superstar, veteran Jaromir Jagr apparently had a little, midnight rendezvous with some 18-year-old Czech girl. Let me see. Anyway, so they got done banging, and
And
she decided to take a selfie
tried to blackmail him.
with the deuces up and has basically tried to extort him. And Jaromir Jagr, like the G that he is, was like, don't give a fuck, post it.
50,000 Czech korunas.
Yes.
I don't know how much that is.
That's
American.
2,000 American dollars.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Way to shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter because he said, I don't give a fuck.
He said, I don't care, post it.
Yeah.
The only
care.
bad part about it is after this, which, by the way, this girl is a complete and utter waste of space, because not only did she try to extort this, but she also had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And do you know who her boyfriend is? He is an 18-year-old hockey player of the junior team in the Czech national junior team. His name is Dominik Rudl.
He's
And
on
his
the junior
idol-
team. Czech national.
Yeah.
The Czech national junior team.
Yes.
The way you went about saying it, I'm sorry. It made me laugh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He's on the Czech national
Junior
junior team.
He's a defenseman
And his
named
name
Dominik
is
Rudl or some shit
Dominik
like
Rudl.
that. His idol is Jaromir Jagr.
Oh, wow. Hey, you got the same taste in women, I guess.
Yeah.
18-year-olds.
I just love this picture of Jaromir Jagr where he's just knocked the fuck out.
He just had an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, how old is he? Like
43.
40. Yeah, 43. He's still
still
playing,
playing.
isn't he? God.
Yep.
I remember that dude being on like
The Penguins with Lemieux.
yeah, and like NHL '97 that I was playing or
Yep.
something. That was insane. Whew. How old was he when he was playing? How long has he been playing?
A long time.
He was playing in 97.
Over 20 years. Because he was probably about 18 when he started.
Yeah. Wow.
Over 20 years. That's incredible, right?
That is incredible.
But
Still
anyway,
going.
that has inspired a lot of people to do like hashtag Jaromir JagrSelfie. So they're just taking pictures in bed,
Them
throwing
passed
the
out.
deuces with somebody that's passed out, whether it be a dog or their significant other or some shit, and that's pretty
Right.
funny. I'll definitely put this broad's picture up right here with Jaromir Jagr.
It's pretty funny.
Oh my god, it's just so ridiculous. Like what? Why only $2,000?
Maybe that's all she thought she could get, and she couldn't even get that.
Nope. Jaromir Jagr was like, post it.
Yep.
That makes me look good, not you.
Yep.
Especially when she ended up having a boyfriend.
Who he was the idol of.
Yes, and which is even funnier to me.
Yep. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he plays for the Florida Panthers, apparently.
who?
Jesus. Jaromir Jagr.
Oh, the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, he plays for the Florida Panthers.
Ew. Oh, here's some of them down here. There's one with a dog.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Some of the Jagr.
Some of the Jagr pictures.
Yep. Yep. Oh, there's a picture of Jaromir Jagr in the bed. That's funny.
That one was Jaeger. Somebody did it with Jaeger down there.
With a Jaeger bomb. Oh, okay. Here, you and your baby. That's weird, dude.
Oh, it's funny.
There's a bear. There's a fake pair of boobs.
How is it any more weird with a baby than it is with a dog?
It's not. You're right.
The Jaeger bottle's down there.
That's good. That's
That's
the
pretty
best one.
funny.
Oh, man. I'm going to star you so I can throw those pictures up. Hopefully people don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So did you hear, I mean, I'm sure you've heard before that Tupac is actually alive. It's a big conspiracy. It's been going on for a long time. But this is adding fuel to that. A retired Las Vegas police officer, I don't know when he made this claim. This was written on September 18th, so recently probably.
Yeah.
His name is David Myers. He's currently in critical condition at the hospital. He made pretty much a deathbed confession that he was paid over $1.5 million to help stage the death of Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur. Yeah, so let's see, where's his actual quote at? The world needs to know what I did. I'm ashamed that I let a price be put on my word, and I cannot die without letting the world know. And he went on to say that over 30 people, including police and medical staff, were paid to maintain the illusion of his death, even going as far to implement a $50,000 body double to sell the world on the ruse. I mean, I've seen things of like the last picture that was supposedly taken of him, like his face. There's another picture of him, and it's just photoshopped into the car, so he wasn't even in the car. Like, for all kinds of shit. Like, I don't know why they would do all that.
We were photoshopping back in 96 or 97, whenever he was killed.
There was. I mean, I don't know how sophisticated it was. But
Well, maybe you could have obviously had like professionals do it.
right.
You know.
Oh, yeah, if it was a big cover-up like that. So what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, you think
Is
that's
he
a
alive?
possibility? You think that guy's telling the truth?
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. He could just be
He
seeking
could be bullshitting.
15 minutes of fame
before he dies.
right before he dies.
You know?
Yeah, I guess
I
that's
mean,
true.
Who
That's the
fuck
problem
knows?
is you never know. He doesn't have any proof. He'd have to have proof. Yeah, like bank statements or something. $1.5 million just going into his account back in the day.
Look, all I can tell you is I think that Tupac had a lot of material that was just unreleased.
Yeah.
And Afeni Shakur, his mother, I believe that's her name. And
Fina.
Yeah. Well, Afena, whatever.
Fania.
Something like that. Allowed people to come in and kind of pillage your son's works and, produce it as they leisurely pleased. And, we got some extra Tupac music out of it, which I'm completely okay with.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it.
Do I think he's alive on some island producing music somewhere every couple years? Producing, records with new clues in it. The brother in the red shot me dead.
No. I don't know.
His name was Kevin when he shot me with a Mac 11.
I never really believed in that shit anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm not a conspiracy theorist for the most part. The only thing I've ever taken part in is that whole loose change, and I didn't really take part in it. I just thought it was interesting. So.
Never know, so it doesn't matter. I mean, any of them could be true.
We're never going to find out unless,
Magneto killed I almost said KFC.
He tried to save.
JFK.
What?
Man, I might be dyslexic.
I think Chick-fil-A essentially killed KFC.
I don't think KFC's dead, man.
I don't know,
The Colonel's
man.
alive and well.
What, with Norm
As
Macdonald?
different people. As different people at different times.
Oh my God. That's so terrible.
Right.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so this week we are going to have a very nice and short podcast.
Yeah. It is.
Mostly because we kind of came on here without hardly anything to talk about, just because it was like 2 years. We thought about skipping this week, but it's just been busy, so we didn't really bring up a whole lot to do. Been trying to work on some other things for the channel and other things for, working on things for, it's a great thing about this. So we're not going to have, kind of a long bullshitting podcast like we have had for the past couple weeks. I'm sure you guys are okay with having like a 45-minute podcast. However, I did want to mention something really quick. There definitely was that comment that I wanted to kind of talk about real quick. Cursing doesn't equal comedy. Nice try, though. I protest. Because on that King Kong versus Godzilla video, we didn't just show up, curse, and leave. We did manage to mix a few jokes in between the curses. And that's kind of what we try to do. We curse a lot, but we're going to mix a few jokes here and there in between the curses.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. But anyway, no, it's been 2 years since we started this thing. This is episode number 81. And I feel like I never thought it would even progress like as far as it has. I thought we were just kind of getting together to kind of bullshit about stuff that we thought was funny and bullshit about stuff that we really enjoyed, like TV shows and movies.
That's not what we do.
That is what we do. I'm just saying I never thought that we would actually have people listen to anything that we're doing.
People listen to this?
Apparently. There's 400 and something subscribers.
I didn't know people listened.
Why? Why would they subscribe?
Now I'm nervous.
Anyway.
I'm just kidding.
So 400.
You just went straight through it.
Yeah, because I was just kind of like, what? Yeah. Anyway, 472 subscribers and 300,000 views on this channel. What should I have gone back and marinated in your joke about us?
Marinated.
Yeah, marinated.
It wasn't a joke about us. It was a joke about how now that I know people are listening, I'm shy and I can't speak. It was a joke.
Oh, you're shy and you can't speak now.
Yeah. No, you already know.
Is that why we? Is that what? No.
Move on.
No, I've moved on. I tried to move on.
Well, now you're going back, so move on.
No, we like to backtrack. You got to backtrack. You got to do things that way.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Can't do it.
Nope.
Nope. The moment's over.
So listen, we're not going to talk about Fear the Walking Dead again until the show is over. There's only 2 more episodes, so we're just not even going to mention it until the show's over, and then
Yeah,
we'll
I
just
don't have to watch it then.
Yeah, we're just going to do a wrap up. Does that sound good to you?
Sure.
Once that show is over, we'll wrap it up. Bastard Executioner, check that out just so I can kind of have something to bounce off of somebody, because I have no idea what people really think about that show, other than critics, and critics get on my fucking nerves. So
fucking critics.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just cracks me up, the certain things that they get into and don't get into. So I'm very proud of where we've come in 2 years, having, the studio kind of regressed, but
right.
There's so many good things to look forward to, and like I said, I never would have imagined doing what we have in 2 years, so I can't wait to see kind of where it progresses. For such a kind of infant channel in the YouTube stratosphere, I'm very proud of what we've done. So, in all seriousness.
Yes.
Now I got to do is get Jake to start being able to edit things. As he's shaking his head over there, I know he's. Yeah.
I wasn't until you said anything. I was just gonna sit there and stare.
Yeah. Stop and stare. Right. Anyways, that I think that's gonna do it for this week. I think we had ourselves a nice short podcast. Hopefully you guys aren't disappointed by the length this week. I'm sure you're not.
Yeah, Anyways,
bro, you won't.
No. That was the Super Wheeler Bros podcast for this week. I'm Jake Wheeler.
Sorry, I need to take a drink. I'm Mike Wheeler.
Have a super week.
Do it. Why you gotta shake your head?